What's up, guys? Matthew Brathwaite here. Welcome to episode 7. Episode 7 of the Inside the Lines podcast. As you can see, we're in a new studio today. We're in the DMV with Pack Podcast Studios. Shout out Pax, man, for having us on here. And we have another special treat for you guys today. We're dipping into the high school game. Got two of the best players out of the DMV. Let me tell you who we got on here today. So first, on my far left, got a 1,000-point scorer over his high school career. 2024 BCL First Team All-Conference honoree. 2024 All-Metro Boys Basketball Player of the Year. And 2024 MIAA Men's Basketball Player of the Year. 6'3" Yale commit. And my brother, Jordan Brathwaite, man.
How's everybody doing?
Consider welcome, bro.
Welcome to the pod,
Thank you
bro.
all for having me.
Yes, sir, bro. Who's on my culture left?
Man, we got the Washington D.C. Gatorade Player of the Year. All right, the number one player in Washington D.C. in the class of 25 has offers over 30 D1 schools, including USC, UConn, Kansas, Kentucky. The list goes on. We got a 4-star recruit in the class of 25. Acaden Lewis, man.
What's going on? Appreciate y'all having me.
Okay, welcome, man. Thanks for coming out, guys, for sure. So I guess we can start with how y'all two know each other, man. You go to MSJ, Acaden, you're at Sidwell. Where'd y'all meet, man? Tell them about the backstory.
Let's do it. I think we met at Gonzaga basketball camp.
Yeah, like I think it was that before high school, like seventh grade.
Seventh
Oh,
grade.
for real?
We met at Gonzaga basketball camp. We were just playing each other. We just became friends at the camp.
It was like lunch one time, and we was talking about like the game and everything, and then we just met each other. It's been cool since.
Yeah.
How young were you guys?
13? Yeah, like 15.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
13 at the camp. Is that the year that was with Steve Turner and all that, man?
Steve Turner, Gonzaga camp. And then we played with each other for like, what, up to 10th grade?
Yeah.
With Mello. With Mello, so we were on the same team there too.
Yeah.
Both taking our rides to Baltimore.
Yeah. Well, no, I know. I used to drop them off.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah. No, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. So I didn't know y'all met at Gonzaga camp. I thought you were going to start at Mello E15. Like, that was the start.
We knew each other.
Yeah, very new each other.
Okay, very smooth, very smooth. Well, let's hop into that Mellow session though. I mean, that's where it all kind of started. I mean, a lot of the kids, you got a lot of young viewers that watch this pod and want to be in kind of the position you guys are. So I guess talk to me about like the EYBL process. Like first, like, you know, y'all got to get invited. If people don't know, you got to get invited to the tryout, then you make the team, then you got to go to practice. Like, talk about your experience.
So I start. So Mello was like a blessing for real, cause I was kind of sorry leading up to Mello, you know, like him and stuff. He wasn't really messing with me. So I met a dude named Coach Chris, and he used to drive me to and from practice every day out in Baltimore. So
Wow.
that was big for me. You know, without him, I really wouldn't have made it out there, cause it got to the point where I had to take the train, and that was wild. Like, I was taking the train out there every day. I was getting back home like 12 o'clock, and it just wasn't really working, cause it's just as I was serious from the school. So throughout like my whole years of Mello, like I loved everybody, Sam, Brand, Fitz, everybody was just real nice to me, you know. I ended up leaving my 11th grade year, but no 8th and I don't really love everybody over there. But yeah, Mello was great for me.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it all started during COVID. Matthew knows I used to post dunks on Instagram, and Coach Kyle actually just slid up and just told me he wanted me to play for Mello. So I came to the tryout. I mean, we were all there. I mean, it just kind of from there, just kind of took off. So, I mean, all throughout high school, I mean, I was injured my sophomore year. I couldn't play like the whole EYBL sessions our sophomore year, but junior year came around. I mean, I had a lot of ups and downs, but I mean, I just stuck with it. So it was all love to Coach Sam, Coach Zito, Coach Hetz. I mean, all of them. I really just stuck with it and just stayed down, trusted the grind, honestly.
Dude.
What was your guys' favorite moments playing together?
Favorite moments. I'd probably say, bro, probably Peach Jam, our 15-year year. We had a lot of ups and downs that time, but I mean, it was great. Either that or 16s when we went to Pit Jam.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
Pit Jam.
Yeah, Pit Jam was mine, definitely. It's just a fun tournament. Like, you know when people think about like what AAU means, like having fun all the time, like we were like the pier and everything. That was so fun. So for me, it'd be Pit Jam Fest.
Did y'all have like a welcome to EYBL moment? Like, was there like another guy like nice?
What?
15.
Which year?
Yeah, which year?
Your first year?
Yeah, talk to me about that first year.
First year.
The whole year for real. I was getting cooked. And I was at the 15th year, I was getting cooked. You know, the whole year the whole year was crazy for me.
I think for me when we played PSA Cardinals first game.
Oh,
15 year, we lost by like 20, bro. I think we played like Boogie Flan and all that.
Yeah, no.
They were like huge.
yeah.
and they killed us.
16, we flew in late. Got to the game. We played wide now. Our first game of the season, lost by 40.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, we got 40.
You remember I called you? I was like, bro.
Oh no.
We played, bro. We played them. Got killed.
Who was on that squad?
Dude, Tyrus Stokes was on that team. He was like,
Really?
No,
Really?
16. Robert Hinton, yes.
I wasn't aware of that.
16?
Yes, he was playing up. Robert Hinton, he's going to Harvard.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who's on that team.
They just killed us.
That was bad.
Yeah, 40 is great.
Slap points.
Dude. I also just like this is just a side note, but I do remember like Jordan used to tell me like, bro, our flight is at like 5 in the morning, bro. We're gonna go into this. Then we're gonna go in our game at 10 a.m. I'm like,
It's crazy.
bro, how do y'all I guess stay ready for that? Like EYBL and just AAU basketball in general, like y'all playing mad games all the time, like always traveling. Like, what's your mindset knowing like, oh, I'm gonna be on this flight, then we'll play again in the afternoon? Like,
For me personally, it was like how everything is like it's either this or 9 to 5. So like I'm a fan. Like I'm like yeah, like would I rather play a game or would I rather play 9 to 5? Especially a game that I love. So me personally, I'm gonna go hoop. I'm gonna go hoop. Yeah, I'm gonna go hoop.
I think for me, I just wanted just to compete with everybody around me. Like, just want to kill the competition around. So, I mean, I don't want to be the guy that's like left behind, getting fried on the court. So, I mean, if everybody else is doing it, I guess I just got to stay ready. I mean, you kind of get used to it as you go, honestly.
You too. That makes sense. What was your first experience? One of the things with UIBL, a lot of them, as you'll know, is sponsored by NBA players, NBA grades. What was y'all's first experience with Melo? Like, when you came in and started mentoring you?
15U was kind of COVID still, so he wasn't really around that much.
Mm-hmm.
But 16U was really when like he would be like around and like coming to practice. He would hoop with us sometimes at St. Francis. So I mean, I think just him giving you pointers like it's like Melo. So he says something, you're like, oh crap, this is Melo's talking to me. Like you really gotta like listen. I mean, he has so much knowledge about the game. So I mean, he always has been like a helping hand to us. I mean, it's just been a great experience. I mean, just the fact that I know who Melo is, he knows me. I mean, it's awesome.
Yeah, I was the same. Around 16, because 15 was COVID, so he weren't really out too much.
Yeah.
But 16 was where he came to everything. He came to like Peace Jam. He was at tournaments. That was also when Kanye started really hooping, so you know he was out just a lot more to support Kanye. But he really like embraced his brand. You know, he talked to everybody, knew everybody's name. It wasn't like he was just there. Like he knew everybody's name. If you wanted to talk to him, he was there for you. And to this day, you know, I still talk to him a little good amount. So every time I see him, he daps me up, asks me how I'm doing. I was just at MBPA top 100. Melo was there, just pulled up.
Right.
He was talking to me, giving me pointers, talking to me during the game. So,
that's
good. Just a great guy.
Yeah, it's really cool. We'll get back to the top 100 camp that you just came back from. But I didn't even put this in our script, but bro, they messed up at the Melo Classic this year.
Yeah.
Bro, bro, talk about that matchup, bro. I was actually at that game and like it was just crazy seeing y'all two go at each other.
Bro,
Good.
that was killer. We were just talking about this like yesterday. That was the worst bump like I have ever seen in my life.
Bro, was it like 5-4? Like
in the first quarter?
4?
Things got wilder.
At halftime, we had 9 points. They had like I don't even know
24.
Bro, it was just like, bro, it was bad. I was like, what is going on? Like after the first quarter, I just knew I was like, all right, bro, why is it 5-4?
Yeah, man.
And I mean, I didn't really guard him that much. Like going into the game, like I don't know. I was like, bro, I always played Acaden, like, bro. I knew we had like different matchups, so like we put like Ryan Stewart on him, like a smaller guard. But I mean, we matched up a couple of times. It was kind of just crazy because like even when I would guard him, I'd be like, bro, this is just like the old days, just guarding each other playing. I mean, I wanted to win so bad. They ended up getting the win, which I'm still sick about. But like, it was tough, bro. Like final moments of high school just to play my brother. So I mean, it was great.
Yeah, no, cool little game. Cool little game. Left with a win, so that's always smooth. I think he had 20 though, so I still bump for him. I had 22.
Yeah.
And so we won, so I had a good little trip for him.
Sounds like a good outcome.
You know, let's talk about like your early experiences playing basketball. Like when you were a little kid, right? When did your love for basketball really start like becoming serious in a way?
I would say probably like 4th grade when I made the switch to just play basketball. I used to play baseball a little bit, but when I just stuck with basketball, like that's when I was like, all right, this is what I wanted to do. Like, people around me tell me I'm nice. I mean, once I kind of knew that, I just stuck with it. I haven't looked back ever since.
Yeah, I think mine was 4th or 5th grade too. I used to be a soccer player. I used to like run cross country. Both sports were boring to me, so that's why I had to give both up for real. Like it wasn't an action for me. My coaches always put me at goalie, so I just wasn't. I couldn't do that again. I was wild. So like 5th grade, I think I just transitioned straight hoops. And I played with my pops till I think the beginning of 6th grade on like New World,
Yeah.
So he had like his own team. It was the B team though. We was going like the bummy tournaments. It was wild, but it was fun though. You know, I learned a lot from my pops, just all my teammates. And then I say I really fell in love there because I wasn't that good, but I still liked it. So it was different. 'Cause I was good at soccer, but I didn't mess with it. But I sucked at basketball. And I still really enjoyed the game, wanted to get better. So
Yeah, let's talk about that actually, because I saw your IG when you had one Gatorade, one of the reporters that was covering like the whole ceremony and whatnot. He was talking about like how when you were younger, you had actually got cut from a lot of AAU teams, and then like making this whole journey. Like, what has that experience been like? I guess persevering through like some sort of adversity early on.
oh, it's been cool. I think I've been through like every situation, which is always nice to do. You know, like I've been a bench rider, I've been a tweener guy, like kind of plays, doesn't really play. I've been a guy on the team. I've been like a star, like, and now I'm kind of growing into like a national guy, you know. So it's just cool. You know, I've got to experience everything. So I just try to be compassionate. You know, I know how it feels to not play. I know how it feels to play every minute. So, you know, I think it helps me relate to my teammates, be a better teammate overall. So I just think it's a good experience.
What do you think were some of the biggest factors that like led to your leap from your freshman year to your sophomore year?
Just some of my values. Like I just really like being in the gym, stuff like that. But I think COVID year was big for me. Like COVID year, you know, a lot of people didn't have access to like gyms and stuff like that, like training. But I mean, I was in the gym every day. I was like 6 a.m. in like 90-degree heat outside. So like I was wilding. So I definitely like
They over them.
yeah, it definitely help with discipline and stuff like that. And I still carry those values till today. So
Yeah.
you know.
Jordan, that was kind of like the same thing for you too, right? From good counsel to when you transferred, you made a pretty big leap too.
Yeah.
What do you think contributed to that leap?
I think it was just that I didn't have any offers my junior year. Like the whole spring, I didn't really have anything. I mean, so I was frustrated every single EYBL session. I would come back home frustrated. I'm like, bro, what am I doing wrong? So I mean, I was talking to my coaches about it. I just told me stick with it. So I just kept going in the gym, kept lifting, kept grinding. I mean, I think around this time last year, like DMV Live, like all this stuff, I mean, it just kind of just blew up from there. I mean, I haven't looked back. So I mean, I'm just blessed to be in this position because, like Acaden said, like I know what it feels like. Everyone around me, 17 years, everybody's committing, getting offers, and I'm just still waiting for just one. So I mean, that turnaround was kind of surreal just to like see it all happen and then make it happen so fast. I mean,
Yeah. Let's talk about DMV Live actually for a little bit, because I guess for the DMV Live and the DC Live too, because I know that's what y'all participate in. For those who don't know, DMV Live, I think it's just honestly a perk of like being the DMV. Like I like to say DMV, like we got the best hoopers. Like, we got the best athletes, and we're saturated with a lot of high level talent, which allows us to have events like DMV Live, like DC Live, where you got all these top coaches like just coming to the gym just to check out all y'all's teams. Like, I guess walk me through your first experiences with that. I guess you guys were going into your freshman or probably sophomore year
Sophomore year.
because of COVID. Yeah.
yeah.
Like, walk me through that experience. Like,
Shoot, sophomore year when I was at Good Counsel, I don't even really remember. I just remember just the pace. Actually, no, we played Deion Perry, bro. On Mount Carmel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he had like 40. I remember they put me on him because I was like bigger, and like I used to really be good at I used to really focus on defense. Not that I don't play defense anymore, but like I used to really focus on defense. They put me on him. I mean, that was my first time playing on varsity because I didn't have a freshman year. I mean, and he just killed me. Like, just killed me. I'm not gonna lie. But like, I mean, it was just a good learning experience. I mean, I kind of had to figure out how to impact the game besides just scoring every single time or just try to be that main guy. So I mean, I had to get rebounds. I had to make the extra pass and all that stuff like that.
Yeah, mine was my first debut live was sophomore year too. And it's when I went to Sidwell. It's like the year I transferred in.
Yeah.
And I really didn't play too much, to be honest. That team we had 2 years ago was crazy. We had just a wild, like our mob was so good that like they didn't really need me to play to win. So I think I maybe played like 10, 15 minutes, but we won every game by like 20, 25.
for a while.
So like it was just a cool experience. You know, that was my first time. I think I practiced like twice before I went there. So just watched how I was supposed to look. And, you know, since then I've just been figuring it out myself at Sidwell.
Yeah. Was Deion Perry the best player you played at DMV Live?
DMV Live.
You play Cat? No, it's
I didn't play Cam. We played Cam at Good Counsel though, but I was sick that game, so I didn't play at this Variant Classic. Remember, he had like 4 dunk fest. Yeah,
You're right.
It was a dunk fest, bro. DMV Live. It might be Deion Perry. I'm not gonna lie.
Deion Perry.
He used to go crazy.
Or DMV Live, or just like in general, bro? Because like you guys played in the WCA, like when you were in the WCAC, like MIA has good players.
WCSC Rodney Rice. For me, so I just could not guard him. Couldn't guard him.
What about you, Acaden?
Before I transferred, WCC was definitely it was Doug.
Doug is that one.
You know that Doug. I remember Doug when I was at St. John's. Both times we played him. The first time was at home. At home he dogged us. We had like 30 and 10 or something like that, and they won the game like overtime. But the second was wild. One we lost by 30. It was at PBI, so we was out in Chantilly off a wild bus ride. We didn't be there for, and then on top of that, it was their senior night. So I don't know if y'all know who like Juice is. That's his uncle. That's Doug.
Yeah. Oh no. We on the lives. We're on the lives, bro.
That's right. Yeah. So I remember like the game started. I think Doug hit like 3 back-to-back threes, and like you see is like Juice just run up and down the sideline. But like his face on the poster, he just run up and down. Yeah, Neff, all that stuff. We lost that game bad. That's probably him.
Dude, bro, PBI is put together some crazy shit. Bro, everybody online talks about like Mont Bird, like 2020 Mont Bird, like 2024 Mont Bird. Like, bro, these PBI teams, like the past 4 or 5 years, like yo, that's them like, have been insane.
Since the Brandon Slatter and Jeremy Roach year.
Yeah, been insane.
Trevor Cubes. Yeah. Did you guys ever cross over with Hunter Dickinson from the Math, or is that after you? Before.
It was right before.
Before, yeah.
Since we're on the topic of DMV Hoopers, who would y'all say is your top 5 all-time DMV Hoopers?
Wasn't Beasley for her? Beasley, KD.
I would say Victor. Victor there. I'm trying to think. I would say Markel Foles just because he used to go crazy.
Yeah.
I'm blanking.
I don't want to like. I don't want to.
Bigs. Yeah.
I don't want to throw out names because I don't want to like impact yo. Not throwing names. Some other players. Quinn Cook, played by the DMV. Josh Hart, Earl Timberlake.
Yeah. Oh, I would throw Josh Hart.
Yeah, Josh Hart.
Chris Likes was a dog at Gonzaga.
Do we count the O'Kill guys though?
I wouldn't try to count them.
I feel like if you go NIBC, like,
it's like, you know.
I mean, Melo.
Does he count? That's like Baltimore. He's like Baltimore.
Melo counts. I would say Melo counts.
Yeah,
definitely Melo. I was just saying because he went for O'Kill.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. And that'd be Violet.
Yeah, Violet.
Yeah, Violet. Roland Smith, Hunter Dickinson, Trevor Q. I mean, these are recent.
Yeah.
We got the best Hooper, bro.
Yeah. Try some dog.
For sure.
Try to go Gatorades. Like, think of Gatorade the past couple of years, too.
Bro, I don't even. It's just so many good players.
A lot. We probably left somebody out.
Yeah. That's a million.
For sure.
Yeah. We left somebody, but yeah. No, it's honestly like when you guys are growing up in this area, I guess, what's your mindset like? Not just playing against the best talent, but like I've had this experience with you, Jordan, like 13, 14. That's when some of the big WCSD schools that produce these big players like will come out and like start recruiting y'all. Did y'all ever like have like a moment of realization of like kind of a thought of, oh, our chances like from like the 0.001% low key might have just improved, like, you know, coming into like this big time lead, big time system?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just knowing all the players that have been in the WCAC, I mean, getting an opportunity to play in the league like that, I mean, you're just blessed, honestly. Like, we don't realize how good we have it here because, I mean, other states and stuff, they don't have leagues like that. They don't have players like that. So, I mean, definitely, I mean, going into my freshman year, like, okay, I'm in the WCAC. I mean, Hunter was just in the WCAC. I mean, Jeremy, I mean, all these dudes are going high major. So, I mean, I was like, wow, man, that's could be me if I put in the work, honestly.
Yeah.
So, for sure, yeah.
For me, it's probably like my sophomore year at St. John's, like before I reclassed everything. My freshman year was kind of COVID, so like I wasn't really like, it didn't really hit me then, I don't think.
Yeah.
But my sophomore year, we went to like City of Palms.
Oh.
That was like our first like tournament once we could fly and everything.
Right.
And we went to City of Palms, we just played like, we lost, I think, our first 2 games, but we played like 2 of the top 25 teams. Like, so if we're playing teams like this all the time, like, I'm definitely going to get noticed if I play well.
Yeah, that's like City of Palms and stuff. Yeah. What was that experience like being out there?
That was OD. That was probably my favorite tournament that I've been to.
Actually?
Yeah, just in high school for sure. Definitely my favorite tournament. It was just out in Florida. It was just fun. You know what I'm saying? We lost, but it was fun.
You know, Jordan, you're committed to Yale, right? Mm-hmm. What led you to pick Yale over the other Ivies and the other schools like William and Mary? You had Bucknell, that was your first offer, right?
Yeah.
Like, what led you to pick Yale over the other schools?
I think just because I've been talking to Yale for the longest. So, I mean, they were the first school to reach out to me even when I was injured. I mean, but they were actually my last offer. So that's kind of crazy to think about. But I mean, just when I went on the visit, like, you get that feeling in your stomach when you're about to commit. I mean, a kid's gonna go through all this when he goes on his visit and stuff, but like, I got that feeling in my stomach, like, all right, this is where I can see myself on the court and off the court. So, I mean, my teammate there, his name is Bez Mbang. So, I mean, he went to good counsel. So, when I was a freshman, he was a senior. I mean, just seeing what he's done there, I mean, I'm like, okay, that can kind of be me. So, I mean, just the environment there, the coaching staff, I mean, I just had a great connection with them. So, I mean, that's really just what it came down to.
I feel like people don't also understand like how much better like the Ivy has gotten, right? Like in the past like maybe just 5 years, bro. Like y'all have had some dogs that have come through, and like you mentioned Robert Hinton, he's in the top 100 for 20 points. Committing there.
I mean, you see the March Madness, all these upsets that happen from the Ivy League.
They upset. They're upset.
Harvard just picked up a new like 4-star dude. LZ Harrington, I think.
No, for real.
They just picked up a 4-star at Harvard. Yeah, so
They have Malik Mack, he was at he just transferred out.
Georgia.
Oh, that was your.
That's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, that's my guy.
He's tough.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah.
He's tough.
The Ivy League has some hoopers. Xavier Lee, they all can hoop.
Danny.
I mean, he transferred
out, but like,
I mean, people don't realize that they can really hoop. I mean, just getting to Auburn winning the tournament, I mean, I felt like I was on top of the world because everybody was telling me Auburn's going to kill them, Auburn's going to 20 ball. I'm like, all right, we're going to see. And the whole time, like, the coaches told me before, they're like, we're going to win. Like, they were like, we're just going to just play smart basketball. I mean, that's what Ivy League is known for. They said Auburn's going to try to just be more physical than them and just overpower them, but we're going to play smart. And as I was watching, I mean, I remember I was calling you, like, yelling on the phone around the house. I'm like, bro, they're actually doing it. They're doing it. So, I mean, it was just a great feeling to see. But, I mean, I wasn't really that surprised, if I'm being honest with you, just because, like, these guys work really hard. I mean, we have hoopers in the Ivy League, too. So, I mean, it's just a great feeling to see, especially going there next year.
Right? Yeah. I saw early, like, I kind of knew they had a chance because, remember, we were watching that game when they matched up with Kansas, like, during the exhibition sort of thing. But they were going at Kansas to the final minute. I'm like, you guys can hoop. Like
Dartmouth has that one shooter. He went to Sidwell, I think.
Right. Corners.
Yeah, bro, he could shoot.
Keno Brown.
Bro.
Keno Brown, too. Either Brown or Keno Lilly. Yeah.
What are you most excited about your freshman year, Jordan?
Yeah. I think just a new challenge. So, I mean, I've been in high school now, just taking the next step to college. I mean, it's different. So, I mean, just my whole approach to everything. So, I think just getting out there and playing like the best of the best, like, ever since I was a kid, I dreamt about playing like college basketball. So, I mean, now just playing different teams, playing all these different players. I mean, the goal is NBA. Like, I always tell people that, like, until the ball stops bouncing, I would keep letting it take me wherever. So, I mean, I think I'm definitely just looking forward just to competing. I mean, I just love to play the game of basketball. So, just competing, honestly.
We're going to talk about your summer and, like, what you guys got going on, like, Beast Night and like, the MBPA. I do want to take a moment to pause, bro. We talked about Malik Mack. He's at Georgetown now. Y'all know Drew, Caleb's over there. Y'all all welcome on the pod. Y'all welcome on the pod, bro. But yeah, I just wanted to plug. Let's talk about MP, the top 100 camp. Like, when'd you get back from that?
Last week. I don't remember what day it was. I think it was like Wednesday, maybe.
Yeah. How was that experience? I actually don't know too much about top 100 camp. Like, talk to me, like, how long it is, how many games y'all playing, like, what the environment's like.
So it's at Worldwide Sports, ESPN Worldwide. Yeah. That's where they hold it. You stay in like townhouses, like right off. It's like 15 minutes from the games and everything. Yeah. Townhouses was crazy.
Oh, actually,
that's like vacation homes, basically. Like just staying like in a really nice area, pool, catered food every day. So it's like because it's run by the NBA. The NBPA is the NBA Players Association. So they bring in guys like Andre Iguodala, Andre Drummond, Jabari Smith. Those are all like the coaches and stuff like that. And, the bump is crazy. You're playing, like, top 100 guys, like, because it's regardless of, like, circuit. So you're playing Puma guys, Under Armour, Adidas, Nike. Obviously, the majority is Nike just because EYBL is so stacked, but there's still a lot of great Adidas, Puma, Under Armour guys. And it was about, I think it was 6 days, so it was basically a week. Yeah. You're up there for a while. Yeah. They gear you up. I mean, they gave me everything. They gave me basketball. Like, it was crazy. They do you a lot of stuff. They pay for flights and everything, so everything is just taken care of. Yeah. It was great experience for real.
Wow. 6 days. That's a lot of basketball.
Oh, we played OD games. Every game is like NBA too. NBA courts, NBA games. They play 40-minute games. Yeah. We played 9 throughout 4 days.
Dang. NBA rules too or not?
NBA rules, 24 seconds. So you really play NBA.
Yeah. So is it NBA line too?
Yeah. For everything is NBA.
I saw a clip of you pulling from deep. I was like, you gotta shoot from out there?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Was it the same team? Were you on the same team?
The whole time? Yeah, the whole time.
Who was on your team?
It was me, Braden Burries, Malachi Moreno, Sebastian, my man Moo, Sean, my man Mike, Eli, like 2 more.
Y'all winning games?
Yeah, we won 9-0.
Oh, wow.
We won the championship.
Yeah, I saw like y'all won the championship.
Yeah,
that's
that's
nuts.
Crazy.
That is nuts. Who are the best? Who are some of the better teams or better players that y'all played against?
Better teams. We played 2 teams that were like that kind of. Everybody else we kind of just beat, but like we played 2 teams that gave a good bump. This team we played in the championship. Nick Lewis is actually on that team from Gonzaga.
Yeah.
So he's on that team. Eric Rebe from Bullis, he was on that team as well. And then we played. I forgot the team name was, but we played a kid named Darius Adams. He could hoop. Jalen Reese is on that team as well, kid from Florida. So
Yeah.
they were a pretty good team. They gave us some good bump.
Yeah.
Kyle was open too, right?
Yeah, my man Kyle was getting a bucket. Right. Yeah, Kyle was getting a bucket. Kyle shoot that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like no time stop. Like Kyle gonna shoot, man. That's from his pop. You know, they both can score. Like, that's what they do. And Kyle can score the best of them in our class for sure.
Did y'all match up or?
Yeah, we did play Kyle's team, but they wasn't that good. Like they had some guys, but they weren't like the best like overall team. So
How do they pick the teams?
it's random. Or as far as I know, it's random. I don't know how they actually do it, but I'm assuming it'd be a random.
Yeah, makes sense. You've known Nick for a long time, right?
Yeah, niggas like day one, like elementary school.
Oh wow,
Yeah, Nick's been there since like trying to think about math, maybe like 3rd grade.
that's crazy.
Yeah, like 3rd grade.
How was it like matching up with him like on that type of stage?
It's always cool. You know, I play him in Gonzaga basically every year too, in the States. Never lost. Yeah, I haven't lost yet, so that's great. Hopefully we can take that this year.
Yeah.
But it's always cool, you know, matching up with like your best friend that you've known for 10, 15 years. That's just cool, you know. You get to play kid, and we both like climbed up the ranks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see us both doing really well.
Y'all 3-time champs were?
Yeah, it's
In a row?
Yeah, 3 in a row. I was winning for 2, but hopefully I get my 3rd and get our 4th this year.
That's
Jordan, I want to talk about your academics in athletics. You have a 4.2 GPA.
Oh,
That's
Right.
right.
4.52.
4.52. All right, yeah. So how do you balance the athletics and the academics, bro? How do you continue to do that? How are you planning on continuing to do that? Yeah, this is gonna be a different level there.
I mean, yeah, obviously at Yale it's gonna be a different level, but in high school, I mean, ever since we were kids, I mean, our parents always instilled the value that school comes first to both Matthew and I. So I mean, just always getting my work done. I mean, when I was at Good Counsel, I used to always be in the library before practice, after practice. I mean, just doing my work. That's what I always tell people. Like, it's not that hard to do. Just do your work. So I mean, it's not hard to get good grades. You just do your work. So I mean, a lot of it's just God giving like gifts. Cause I mean, a lot of kids can't do that type of thing. But I mean, just always just doing my work, completing my work on time, talking to teachers, asking for help. So I mean, it got better as more like time came. So I mean, at first it was like a little difficult to balance both varsity basketball and like rigorous classes. But I mean, by the time I was a senior, I mean, you can't put no more. So, I mean, it's just a lot of work that goes into it. Just you really have to. It's like a 24/7 thing. Like there's no off days, there's no breaks. I mean, if this is what you want to do, you have to balance both things.
Yeah. For you too, okay. I mean, we see up there you got Brown too, like anytime Ivy offer. Like, how has your experience been balancing both wants and the two?
It was a lot easier in St. John's to keep it a buck. Like St. John's, they had like 3.8, 3.85 or something like that. I got to say what kind of hit me a little hard. GPA dropped like a 3.1. Which it still was pretty impressive, to be honest. A lot of people like struggle there.
It's a tough school.
Yeah, no, it was pretty rough. Really rigorous to like just everything. So, you know, I just say anything like Georgia said. If you just do your work, you know, you kind of like you'll at least get by. You know, like if you just do your work. So, adding a little bit more extra effort into it, you're into the A++ range, which is where you want to be.
Yeah, that's awesome. Have you heard anything from some of your teammates next year about how they've balanced in college? Because, you know, obviously you've heard from me, but like college is like a little bit different than high school for sure.
Yeah, the guys at Yale just tell me. I mean, it's not too different. I mean, it's just college works. I mean, it's gonna be some tough class. I mean, sometimes it's gonna get difficult, but I mean, if you really just get on like a good schedule and just know how to manage your time. I mean, college is all about managing your time. So they're not gonna kill you with too much basketball, too much work. I mean, the teachers aren't there to just try to fail you. So I mean, if you just really just try to do your work and get on a good schedule, good regimen, I mean, you'll get by like a good session. You always get by. I mean, I like to say C's get degree. That's what I've been telling you. I mean, I'm not saying go get seeds, but I mean, I'm just excited to get up there.
We want to just give another big shout out to PAX Podcast Studios, man, for hosting us. This has been a great experience. Big shout out to them. But also, we wanted to shout out and promote our Vivid Seats partner affiliation, man. You can use the code in our Instagram bio. Go check it out. Save $20. So go tap
all your tickets, NBA games,
concerts. No, a lot of concerts going on. So look at our bio, man. Vivid Seats. Shout out. I guess to start off, we wanted to talk a little bit about, I know NBA season just wrapped up. You guys follow the playoffs at all? Or?
Me personally, I'm not a big NBA guy. I watch like the finals. That's how it for real.
I was watching that.
You watching? Yeah. Bro, a lot happened, bro. I feel like this year the NBA was so competitive, bro. I feel like this was a great year of basketball. Like it wasn't like Warriors and LeBron, like, you know, going back and forth. Like it was another good year. Like talk about, I guess from a player's perspective, like talk about like the competitiveness, maybe some of the things you can take from different players. I don't know if you have favorite players to watch, but like players you watch, like add stuff to your game, things like that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, with the NBA, I think it's just the pace of the game. I think people don't realize how fast it really is and how athletic and smart those guys really are on the court. So, I mean, this year in the playoffs, I mean, I really got like into like the whole Anthony Edwards type thing. So, I mean, he's so young. I mean, just watching like that competitive nature. I mean, going at his favorite player, Kevin Durant. I mean, I could just see like that's like a surreal moment for him. I mean, just watching all these different guys. Like I watched Kyrie, of course, Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I mean, all those big superstars. Just like the work ethic. And I mean, just how serious the game is for them. I mean, that's their livelihood. I mean, they get paid to do that. So, I mean, just to like see myself and envision myself being in that position in the future, I mean, I can just take a lot from those type of people.
Yeah, sure. What's your favorite series?
Favorite series? Definitely the Wolves Nuggets.
Wolves
For sure. I was watching every single game.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really watch too much NBA, but when I do watch, I watch specific people. Just people that I think I can take from or I can play like. So I watch a lot of Shea, Luka, Kyrie, even like Brandon Jennings a lot, like when I was coming out, because he gets the soup. So I just watch games like that, highlights sometimes, just because I play similar to those guys, or I want to. So just take what I can from them, just pace-wise, strength, different shots, and just competitive nature, like he said. Like that's the one series I did kind of watch, just because I seen all the hype about everything, like Anthony Edwards and everything going on, so I did tune in a little bit. And yeah, it was good. You know, I could watch the NBA for all, but like that.
Right. I was gonna ask you, like, for players you watch, if you like focus on more left-handed players or right-handed players.
No, because I'm ambidextrous, so I don't really like.
Oh, for real?
Well,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm right-handed, but I just shoot my left. So I just call myself.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't do anything with my left hand. I actually can't. Like, I can't prone the ball with my left hand.
But you just shoot with your left.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's my first.
Why'd you choose to shoot with your left?
I don't know. I think it's how, like, when I was coming up, that's what I did. Just shot the ball with my left. Did everything else with my right hand. So I used to turn to my left more to get it better. Yeah.
Wow. So you said Shea, Brandon Jennings,
Kyrie, Luka, Brunson's nice too.
Brunson.
Darren Fox, but it's hard to watch his stuff because he just, all the games get like 12 o'clock Eastern time. They have to watch Darren Fox, bro.
You don't like Darius Garland.
I don't watch too much Darren. I just watch some highlights and it looks sweet.
Yeah. I'm thinking of left. I mean, you said it doesn't matter, but I was thinking of, what about like D'Lo?
I don't watch much D'Lo now.
What about you, Jordan? Like, who do you said Anthony Edwards.
This is always a tough subject. I still don't really know who I play like. I mean, I would say, I mean, I've watched some Buddy Hield highlights, honestly, just bigger guards. So, I mean, I watched Buddy Hield and, of course, D-Wade, like old D-Wade highlights I've kind of gotten into. I mean, just that bigger guard that can kind of shoot a little bit. So, I mean, I'm still trying to find more players to watch. I mean, I watch Shea, Kyrie always, but I mean, just to like study the game, I'm still kind of looking for more players to watch, honestly.
Yeah.
Who would y'all say is the most underrated player in the NBA?
That's a tough one. Underrated player. I don't know if you.
I wouldn't even know.
Underrated. I would probably
We're just in high school, college, NBA.
most underrated player I played against. I think in the NBA, somebody that's really underrated, like year in and year out, is probably like Damian Lillard to an extent, or like Paul George. Like these days, like undervalued to an extent. So I mean, I think they don't get the respect they always deserve, and people don't realize how nice they are. But probably like Damian Lillard or Paul George.
It's a hard question because like they're in the NBA.
That's why it's hard to answer. I don't know if it's because they don't have a championship or something, but like that's probably.
It's a lot of Westbrook hates him. That's my guy. He's my guy. Westbrook, I love Westbrook. So I see a lot of hate about him. So I don't think that this year. I feel like they calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
James Harden too, the fat man. That's my guy.
The fat man.
James Harden tough. So
You watch this? I like that.
yeah, I used to love that.
Okay.
When he was on a little like 20, what was that 2017 run where he had
Something
like
like-
40, like
yeah.
yeah, in Houston we had like 40, like 15 games or something.
Yeah.
I was like, God, that was just amazing to watch.
I think he's one of the best scorers of all time.
Yeah, easily.
For sure.
Easily.
For sure.
Him. You want to do that, Liz? Stories?
Again, yeah.
How far? Do you have
Top
them?
5.
Like in order, I'll just throw 5 out.
Just throw 5 at.
Well,
order is down.
LeBron got the most points, so he has 3
LeBron.
there. KD for me.
I have Steph.
I would throw in James Harden.
Mhm.
I throw in like a big in there, like just like a Shaq, like somebody just nobody can really stop.
Stop it.
And then Tracy McGrady was the I throw like that Tracy McGrady. That's probably like my flag.
Yeah.
That's usually.
For me, I would put Steph in there. Brown, KD. Scores, I would put Melo. I'm not even just saying that because I played on this team. Melo could really score like those Nuggets. Those Nuggets highlights. And then probably like 5th, like Will Chamberlain. And just because of what I heard. Will Chamberlain.
Will Chamberlain's crazy.
Have you ever seen a Will Chamberlain highlight?
no.
Just
You
because
just see that one paper or something.
on the paper, I just seen that on like Twitter or something. Nah, I would definitely say those people. Respect, for sure.
Zach, who's your top 5?
Well, I mean, KD. I put James Harden there personally.
Yeah.
KD, James Harden, Melo, Jordan, Braun, probably.
I was gonna say Jordan.
No Jordan or Kobe.
No Kobe.
No. Yeah, Jordan or Kobe now.
What would you say, Matthew?
Dude, there's so many good schoolers. I think Harden's definitely in there. KD, LeBron. Now I have 2 spots. There's so many
Yeah.
like better people. Like bro, Steph Curry is insane.
Yeah.
Greatest shooter ever.
Yeah.
Feel like you gotta put him in there, but like at the same time, now cut it Jordan, now cut it Shaq.
Yeah.
And I even say Melo yet? I didn't even say Melo.
No Kobe for out.
No Kobe is wild, but like
I wouldn't say about that.
I know, like for them over though, like that's so tough.
Hard.
Great stuff. All Hall of Famers are great.
Sure.
People leave Braun out that list a lot.
You can't. You actually can't leave him out. And I'm not even like a Bron guy. Like I kind of hate how his fans be acting, but like you actually can't take away. Like they have a reason. You want to know? Nah, I hate how they be acting. But, like, most points ever, so you can't take away that.
Is he y'all's goat or what's your thing?
Yeah, I have to seem like he's gonna play. So I can't even like. I don't get how people in this generation like look at highlights and be like if I look at the highlights together, I'm LeBron. But
Yeah.
him dunking at the free throw line as an 18-year-old, like I don't know, like that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Definitely LeBron's the GOAT.
Yeah. Like I appreciate what Jordan did for the game. He advanced the NBA
For
like
sure.
mad far, but
For sure.
I mean, we could talk about your guys' summer plans. You know, you just had a recent visit to Kentucky. How was that? Like?
Yeah, that was good. You know, it was unofficial, so it was only a couple hours. But you know, got to see the campus, talk to the whole staff and everything. So those visits are always nice to just see if like you see yourself at the school, stuff like that. Decide there, like I want to go on an official. So unofficials are always cool.
What are you looking forward to most this summer?
Be honest, like just the experiences that I'm about to go through. Like I have CP3 at the end of this month, and that's a crazy camp. That's like I'm going out there and playing like RJ Davis and stuff like that. That's like this is like a high school thing. So that should be crazy. Other Nike camps that hopefully I get invited to. It's the end of summer, August. Get to finish my sleeve. So that's be fun. That's what I'm looking forward to the most in the summer, to be honest. Everything else cool, real grateful, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that should be cool. I go to LA like the end of August for like a week and a half. Go train with like Drew Hanlon and Phil.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So that should be really cool
That's
too.
crazy.
So yeah, gonna do a little summer hopefully.
Yeah. That was very smooth.
What about you, Jordan?
Just going to school, bro. I'm just going to college. I go to school on Sunday. Man, he's actually dropping me off at the train station. So, I mean, just getting up there and just kind of taking that next step in my journey. So, I mean, I go up to school for about like a week or two and come back home. I'm kind of just back and forth for the rest of the summer, just training, kind of just getting ready, prepared. I mean, I have a big year ahead of me. I mean, I'm not preparing for high school anymore. I'm preparing for college. I mean, these are grown men now. So I'm just trying to get prepared for that, honestly.
Okay. Do you have any goals for like I guess DC Live or EYBL? I mean, you guys still have a couple of sessions left for both times.
Really, I think I've kind of proven myself. So just help my teammates out, get some of them, some offers, some looks, stuff like that. Because I think this one kind of established myself. Like I can go to school for free, so kind of I don't need to be selfish anymore. I got my bucket. Just want my guys to look good.
Yeah.
Before we end it off, Jordan, the backyard 1v1s when y'all were kids. Who would win those?
You know,
All right.
me every time.
All right. Okay, whatever. I think, to be fair to Jordan, obviously I'm not beating Jordan now.
Not now.
Not now.
That's what I said when you were
What, Jordan, where would you say was like the point where like ours stopped getting competitive? like once
After COVID, once I really started in the weights and like I could really just like, I mean, he's 2 years older than me, so like once like the physicality standpoint was gone, and like I really was working on my game. I remember freshman year we used to like record the games. You know,
No, there's no footage.
I don't have it now. I don't have it anymore. I don't have it anymore.
I think that footage is
Yeah,
gone.
it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone. But yeah,
Right.
probably freshman year.
I probably say the same thing. Hey, appreciate you guys, bro, for coming on.
Appreciate y'all.
Shout out again, PAX Podcast Studios. But yeah, appreciate you guys for coming out. Good luck with the rest of the summer.
Appreciate y'all.
Sure. Thank you guys.